Alright guys, let's do a full room tour of room 618, 14th deck on Oasis of the Sea, Royal Caribbean. And as you walk in, guys, you're going to find this is a master switch, so you want to make sure that is to the on position. That way all the outlets, all the lights will work. And there you go, different lights there, boom, boom, turn them on. As you come into the bathroom, the lights for the bathroom are on the outside. So you can come in here. Let's take a look at the shower. Good size shower. Yeah, you can see I'm not very tall, but I'm like 5'7". 6-footer could fit in there. Now I'm not saying be comfortable, but not terrible for a cruise ship. And of course you got the toilet, little garbage cans, sink. Let's see what we got for towels. So we got 4 and 3 bath towels. And yeah, we got plenty of towels. There's a bath mat, there's face cloths, washcloths. We got some glasses. Oh, a nice little drawer. I do like that. That's cool. We got some soap. Soap here. Let's see. And yeah, you can see though it is a little bit beat up in the room. I'm not gonna lie. You can see that like things are not perfect. So you can see like somebody wrote on there. But I mean, overall, the room is fine so far. Oh, I like the hooks too on the back of the door. So this ship, maiden voyage was in 2009. It is an Oasis class, Oasis of the Sea. It's the original Oasis class ship from Royal Caribbean. When this ship came out, it was the biggest in the world, and right now it's still one of the biggest in the world. It's a humongous ship, as you'll see if you saw the vlogs we made throughout our cruise. Definitely has so much to do. So here we go, guys. Here is the closet. A lot of shelves there. Does this slide? Okay, yep. So the door. And just for perspective, I put the luggage in there so you can see how much room there is. So let's see, that slides, and then this should, yeah, so plenty of hangers. Some people say you can hang, or you could put, sometimes I put a little suitcase on there. I've done that before too, so it's multi-purpose. Yeah, some lights here. Let me see if I can. Okay, yeah. So little side lamps, little side table. No outlets though. No outlets by the bed. So keep that in mind. A little bit of artwork above the bed. As we come along this side, a couple more hooks. I do like the fact that they give us lots of hooks. And just some shelves. Looks like some room service menu. Another little lamp light there. And same thing on this side lamp. And some controls. Okay, so alright, so that does take care of some of the other lights. Oh, the one over the picture. Cool. And we got the phone. I do kind of like these though with the 3 shelves. Kind of neat. And this is the couch that does pull open to a bed. I believe the bed kind of slides out here. But we'll have to check when they do the turn down service. So we have Dewith from Jamaica. He's our room attendant, and you can see he has turned down our bed. And little coffee table with the trash can coming around. TV. Let's see if it swivels. Yeah, it does. Definitely swivels. I don't watch a lot of TV when I'm on a cruise. That's just me. Some people like to just relax and watch TV. Shelf up here. I am noticing the room is a little bit beat up. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like pristine, perfect. It's not terrible. Don't get me wrong, functionable. But you know, there's this. We just got to the room. You can see it's not like been cleaned great, but it's not. You know, it's definitely functionable. It's gonna be fine. Like just opening that, so looks like a couple boxes of Kleenex. And more drawers. Information here, guys. Also have a refrigerator. Now, I remember on the last, oh, it's attached. These didn't work great. They were kind of more of coolers, but this one I think might actually be a refrigerator. No desk drawer. And yeah, as you can see, like just kind of like, you know, there's hair on there. So definitely, I will say the room, not impressed with the cleanliness of the room, Not gonna make a big deal about it. It's not like wicked dirty or anything like that. Carpets definitely looks clean, so that's the most important thing to me in the bed. And of course we have a balcony. Oh, I think there's another little... Okay, so I found some more outlets. Oh, these are the international outlets under here. I think. Let's have a better look. Believe so. So some different outlets there, and then of course these here. But I don't see one for the what do they call them? UBS. You know, the ones for the phones. All right, let's go ahead and head out here. And here's a balcony. And right above us is the pool deck. So, and some beautiful views here. We're in Miami, Port of Miami. There's the city right over there, guys. Hey, we got a plane coming in. I hope you guys enjoyed the room tour. Now we're going to go right into our review of the room. How do we like the room on this cruise right now? Vlog time, 2 seconds. So guys, as I said in the beginning of the video, we're going right into a review of the room, Roberta. Yes. So I don't want to take a ton of time because it's just reviewing the room. So let's start with noise. So, okay, you saw the tour. Yeah. This is like at the end of our cruise, right?
Correct, yes.
And we're just going to let you know how it went for us over the 4 nights. I would say, and I think you would probably agree, Roberta, outside noise... Hallway, yes, a little bit here and there at night. You could hear people kind of, you know, if they were enjoying themselves a little bit. Yeah. Wasn't crazy, though. No. But you could hear outside in the hallway a little bit. That was the most noise we heard, but not, again, nothing, like, out of control.
No, and the first day, during the day, not during the night, during the day. So, a little bit of a noise above. So.
Yeah, and, again, this was on the 14th deck, so above us was the pool deck.
The pool deck.
And only one time we ever heard noise on the pool deck.
I think like around, I think your hour will be around where the tower was, I think. By like, we're trying to figure out where it was.
Yeah, we're around in that area, so we were definitely in a traffic area.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you guys, maybe that first day a little bit.
Yeah.
But that might have been, maybe they were doing the party there and they moved things around. But overall, being underneath the pool deck, you could not hear music. You couldn't hear anything. Now, if you went outside on the balcony, you could hear a little bit of music and, you know, some. But it was enjoyable, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But once you shut the door and latched it, that room surprised me that it was very. The neighbors. We didn't have a joining room, but we did have a room that was right next to us. Like most cruise ships, there's not a lot of. There was common wall. Both sides, nothing. Nothing. I think one night maybe a little bit from one room, but I mean nothing like that was like crazy. So if you were concerned with noise, I would say the noise was not a concern. Now I will say the room was a bit beat up.
Yes. And you know, it was not the cleanest room. To be honest, I think that was in terms of all the cruises that we did, that was the one that unfortunately kind of disappointed a little bit for Royal Caribbean standards.
Yeah, that room definitely was a bit worn out. Like the couch did have a stain on the couch. Yes. It wasn't like, now listen, it wasn't to the point where we couldn't stay in a room.
No, yeah.
But you could see wear and tear in the room. There was like somebody wrote like with a marker on in the bathroom on one of the shelves. I think you saw that.
Yeah.
And overall cleanliness of the room wasn't great.
No.
Now listen, I know how hard
it's very hard.
The stateroom
and I
workers.
Guess he was saying that I think they
added on. So what happened was, now we were mentioning they only come once a day.
Yes.
And they will come twice to turn the bed down. You saw in the video.
We actually mentioned that on our embarkation day video. So they only come once a day, and because of that, I guess. He was saying as they added on rooms for them to clean.
Yeah. So. And listen, you know, the guy that cleaned our room was a good guy.
Yes.
We're not, listen, I'm not sitting here saying a guy doesn't do a good job. He has a lot of work to do. And we did say, hey, could you know, I know you're busy. We were really cool about it. And he came in and he straightened things out for us. Yes. And he was a good dude, man.
Yes.
You know. So, yes, the room was worn, wasn't as clean as you would expect, but even with those things, it didn't ruin our cruise by any means.
Absolutely not. Yes.
The refrigerator worked great.
Yeah, it was actually a refrigerator. So, yes.
On Independence, that was the only royal ship so far that on Independence, it was like a cooler. It looked just like a refrigerator,
yes,
but they said, oh no, it's just a cooler.
Yes.
Harmony in this one, awesome refrigerator. I would say the room lacked outlets.
Yes, definitely. It was only that 3.
It was
when the bottom one we could use for the computer, but it was like if you use one outlet, the one in the side got blocked by the size of it.
Yeah.
So we
because
ended
of the
up,
way phone charges are,
correct,
right?
and we ended up only using 2.
You could only really use 2 at a time.
Yes, and it was not a lot of locations either. Yeah.
I was just thinking, 2009. That must have been hopefully updated since then. But can you ever imagine in 2009, phone batteries didn't last long.
No.
And there's no outlet by the bed.
No.
But so definitely lack of outlets, Roberta. Also, when the bed was open, it was difficult to walk through. Now, we got by, but if you couldn't use a desk chair.
Correct.
You had to kind of sit on the bed to use a desk because we had our computer. And as you guys are watching these videos, we're uploading them. We're getting to work.
So, but we did not pick the room.
No.
So maybe if we decide the next time to pick a room, maybe we'll pick a room that only fit 3 people.
Yes.
And it doesn't have that double for the couch.
That's a good point, Roberta, because our room steward, he did mention that there are rooms actually for 3 people.
Yes.
So the bed, instead of being way out, is just small.
Correct.
And he would come back and turn that bed back up or down. So he wouldn't come in and clean the whole room again, but he did mention, hey, if you want me to.
It's just
and a couple of times he did.
It's just for the bed, pretty much.
Just for the bed. And a couple of times he did, and a couple other times we're like, hey, don't worry about it, you know?
Yeah.
So I would say, he was a good room attendant.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the guy didn't want to do his work. He was very good.
The bed was, it's hard, like, I guess that's
Wasn't
the Royal
great.
Caribbean.
Wasn't great. Bed was but again, not to the. I could sleep fine.
Yes, but the shower was good. Everything was good. Everything functioned good.
Oh yeah.
Everything was. Besides a couple of things in there.
Well, I would say there's not a lot of storage in the room. If you're on a 7-night cruise.
Yes. Or
And
a family of 4.
If you had 4 people in it, you would have been really jammed out, man. But again, they are cruise ship. This isn't a hotel room. You're not at the Marriott or anything like that. It's a functional room, but on cruise ships, remember, there's staterooms. They're small. They're not made to be lounging around all day because you're going to be out having fun. You want to do that, you get suites.
Yes.
So there was a lack of space. Like I was thinking, if it was a 7-night cruise, even with me, you, and Jake, we would have probably ran out of spots because you had that one little thing in the closet and then a couple drawers.
That's it. Correct.
Anything else about the room? I think that pretty much wraps it up.
I think so.
The AC wasn't great.
The AC the first night, it was, it was very hot, but I guess that a lot of people during the day...
It was just the ship.
Yes, was
it was
talking
the ship
about
in general because we were asking about the AC and they're like, we have the ACs turned as... And it was just that one night. And it was, it wasn't ridiculous, but the AC could have been a little bit cooler. Again, not enough to make it terrible, but when you start saying not enough to make it terrible, those little things add up over a while. So the room, I think it's just an okay room. Yes. I did enjoy having a balcony. That if that would have been an inside room like that, I probably would have been like, oh man.
Yeah.
So the balcony was nice. Again, the balcony was good. But the room definitely outdated. Wasn't the cleanliest of rooms, and it's just not functionable as much as some of the other cruise ships we've been on.
Correct. Yes.
And I think that wraps up the review of the room.
Just like we got an ocean view, and keep in mind you do have ocean view, you have Central Park view, and you have boardwalk view.
We actually had an ocean balcony.
Ocean balcony, yes.
Not ocean view. Yeah, ocean view would be just the
balcony,
window. Yeah,
ocean view. Balcony, ocean view.
But they do have the, as you just said, balcony rooms for all the neighborhoods.
Correct. So it depends on your preference.
Yeah. And again, don't want to spend an hour talking about the room, but
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool. Roberta thought of the idea, let's do the tour and then let's review the room.
The room.
So you get both. Like, that's a pretty good idea.
And next time we will review the...
Subscribe.
Yes. And next time we have the ship tour and we have the...
We still, yes, coming up, we have a full
tour.
ship tour. And then Roberta, the famous Matt and Roberta, Medling World, what we liked, what
Yeah.
we didn't like, and a little bit of comparisons.
Yes.
We love doing that vlog.
Yeah.
We start getting into it like, oh, I better be quiet. Roberta's talking now. So yes, I can't wait to do that because we kind of just ad-lib it, man. We go out, we have our notes, but we just go and we tell you, we are so appreciative of everybody who watches our cruise vlogs. We just bring you on the adventure, man. That's exactly your comments that we read, everything that, it's just, that's exactly what we wanted our channel to be.
Yeah.
And you guys, thank you so much.
Yes.
We love our subs. Please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. Thank you to our Patreons. And last but not least, see ya!